right, hello everyone. Good evening to you all. I hope that you all are doing well. We are out here in the living room today. I've been filming a bunch of stuff, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. Tonight we are having just a little bit of a watered down, diluted, Minute Maid, zero sugar, pink lemonade drink. And I got watered it down and I got a little bit of ice, so this way it just gives me that flavor and it loosens the intensity or dilutes the intensity of chemicals, yeah, it's diluted but it's still good. All right, so y'all, I have a happy haul here tonight, and it is from Amazon. Let me see, look at that, y'all. Look at that. That nail popped right off. It just lifted right there on that side. We gotta pull this off. All right, yeah, because that's bugging me. I'll fix it when I'm off camera. All right, so let us get into today's video. All right, hold on one second. Okay, y'all. My shower head broke and Gary is replacing it. So you might hear some stuff in the background. And I will do my best to pause anything that might be disturbing. And I'm really concerned. I hope he doesn't hurt himself, because it seems like what I bought isn't fitting perfectly, and so he's struggling to get it up, which I expected. All right, but in the meantime, we are going to get into this because there's nothing I can do to help him. I'll just be in the way. So we have got us a nice little happy haul here from Amazon, and I am going to break it all down to you. But before I get into this, I'm going to try not to be too long-winded, but, I can only be me, right? I want to say, first of all, thank you to all of my viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much. Your presence is appreciated greatly. And the other thing that I want to say is, if you like this video, when you watch this video, if you make it to the end, I would appreciate it. But if you find that, it's too boring or you just can't hang, if you like this video, just 1 out of 10, please give me a thumbs up. I don't need a whole bunch of comments and all that stuff. I'm not asking to put you out of your comfort zone. But if you can just click like, that would mean the world to me. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to share my video. If you can just click like, that's all that I ask, the bare minimum, okay? And I thank you for it in advance. I thank you for it in advance. And of course, as always, I pray Jesus's best blessings over you all. Okay, so with that being said, let's jump into this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and work with this one first. This is in the way. This was from something else I was doing. I've been using this thing a lot. Thank you, Cherie McGinnis. I have been using this thing a lot. Alma, I know you got one of these too. These things are wonderful. I absolutely love this. And if you want to know, this was from Amazon too. It's just an elevated bookshelf, So let's move that out of the way. And we are... All right, let me make sure that you guys can see enough. Yeah, so this is not one of them times where I got to move up or move down. We're good. So I stumbled across these on Amazon. And I was just looking to see what journals do they have. Like I really need something. And I found these beautiful bees. Oh my gosh, there's so many different styles. And this feels so soft. Oh, I love the feel of this. This is amazing. This is not your standard composition book. See that? It's not what I like. It's not wide ruled. And it's not my thing. But I didn't buy I didn't really buy it for that. Made in the USA. Look at that, Middleton, Delaware. I just fell in love with the cover of the bees. So yeah, I wasted money, but the book was $6. So it wasn't like it was a lot. And I just love this. And I think what I'm going to do is I am going to probably tear this off and make some type of tip in with this, because that's what I really, really, really want to do. I don't like lined paper, and I definitely don't like college ruled. So if you like this type of thing, there's a ton of them on Amazon for $6. And then I got this one. I found this. This is what I think might be a B6, maybe. Maybe, but I love, 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 love. Look at that. Is that not phenomenal? Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's gilded, y'all. Look at that. Can you see the gold in there? Oh my gosh. I am loving this so, so much. Oh, I hope you guys can see this good. And it says farm fresh honey, organic, pure, raw. Look at that. More bees, sunflowers, daisies, whatever, everything. Now look at the inside. Hot dog a frog. And then look at this little bee. I was just decorating a journal last night with the same exact bee that I got from Black Mountain Plans back in the day when she had the little deco pretties and it was a whole bunch of little bees. And look at this paper. Look at this. Every page beautifully decorated. Oh, this little book may be a B6, but I am definitely going to keep it. I'm going to make room for this in my B6 Traveler's Notebook from Planner Perfect. But I love this. Oh, this is a treasure. This ain't going nowhere. All right, now moving on. We have another one. And look at that. Oh my gosh. And this is Susan Wingate Design Lang. And y'all, by the way, this is a 2-pack that came in together for $12 from Amazon. So you've got this beautiful bees. All of this is so gilded. Does this not remind you of Planners Anonymous? And look at that. Did I show you the back of this one? Okay, yeah, that's the back of this one. And there's the inside. And here's all of the pages. So whimsical. So, oh my gosh, this is like, can I take this to heaven? Oh my Lord, let me sniff it. No, it doesn't have that library book smell, but this is just so beautiful. This is a book that I will never stop. I will never run out of. You know, like I'm not going to journal in it all the time. I'm going to preserve it as long as I can because these pages, every single page is just so beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to put in it, but the worst case scenario would be that if this book got filled up with a bunch of nonsense, I would just cut along this stitching and just use this as a tip in. Same thing with this, cut it, paste it down on, and then put something like a sticker that has writing on it, because this is like real silky and shiny type, you know. Or maybe just take a page and just, you know, I don't know, but I will never use this book up fully. And because it was $12 for both, the whole set, you know, this is not like something I'm gonna just keep buying and using, you know what I mean? Y'all, tonight have one. Those of you who are watching your figures, these are my little M&Ms, but they're Atkins M&Ms. This is a whole serving, I think. I have to check the package, but you get them in little individual packages. And I think that whole little pack is one whole serving. And I think maybe it's 1 or 2 net carbs. But these colors that you see, this is all dyes. That's chemicals. So this is not something that I'm going to indulge in all the time. And there is no way that I'd be able to eat this whole thing in one setting. You know, maybe 3 at the most at a time, and that satisfies me perfectly. This is just a little something if you're in the mood of nibbling. It's a really nice indulgent treat. But if M&M's is a trigger for you, oh, I definitely don't recommend it. All right, I'm not a big candy person, so I can nibble on a piece of candy and it'd be nothing. All right, so now we have this same feel for this composition book. Very soft to the touch. And those of you who know me, I'm very picky about that. I need something that's going to feel good in my hand. So this is very soft. Look at that bee. Oh my gosh. I love that bee. What I don't like is this. Get rid of this. I don't like that there. It ruins the whole picture. There's nothing on the inside. Nothing. So this, oh gosh, look at that. If you go to AliExpress and even Temu, they have paper that looks just like this. And I used to use them. I used to have a ton of them. I used them all. But this little book right here has purpose. And it is not college rules. So I am going to use this little book. Love this little book. I was thinking maybe I could keep it right here. Yeah, I probably could keep it right here on my little carousel. And just so I can have a notepad, a notebook, you know, right here. Yep, that's where I'm going to keep it. All right, so I got bit by a mosquito, y'all. I'm sorry. Good night. Hold on a second. God, dog frog. Woo. I went to the window to pray, knowing that it was hot and muggy. And I was like, I'm sorry, Jesus, I can't do this. And I wasn't even there 10 minutes, and I got bit on the back of my leg. I got bit on my arm. I got bit here, too. But I can't see it. But I've been using that itch medicine. Yeah, it's right there, I think. The one with, not the chemical ones, not the Afterbite, but this is one that's very soothing, and it's chemical-free, whatever. All right, so let's go to this right here. This was only $6 on Amazon, and it is old. It's the wrong thing. But I saw it for $6, and I don't know if it was on sale. I think it was, but it was $6. So let me just make sure that you guys, okay. All right, so you can see. Nope, you couldn't. All right, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Let me just lift this up a little bit. All right, if it's too far zoomed out, I apologize. All right, so now the thing don't want to stay. All right. All right, so just one last time in case it was, this was what the book was. All right. So in here, we got all of this. Loving, loving, loving all of that. Look at that. I will not use any of these because I write so big and I don't need that, but I do like this big long one right here. And these are just little post-it notes, and they probably, to be honest with you, aren't going to be, oh, okay, it's not bad. It's not super duper like you would want it to be, but it does get the job done. So it's probably not going to stick back on here, though. All right, there we go. But I think I like this one out of all of them because it says today on it. But I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to trash it. Okay, so let's move on. And I'm going to put this way so that you can see. It looks like you still can see. See, the problem is when I put this phone inside of the clamp covers. And it's just like, all right. All right, here we go. And I'm not sitting on my cushion. I should have got it because then I would sit up higher. All right, but anyway, not important. Let's move on. So these are the girls that you get. They're very, very tiny. Hustle Your Heart Out, Boss Babe, Rise and Slay. And then you have some more girls, and they are a little bit larger. You all are probably familiar with this. Then we have, this is page 2, and this one is just all of your summer vibe going on. You've got swimsuits and dresses and pineapples. And then you have Celebrate Today, which is my favorite one because it's just ordinary women in ordinary clothes. There's no particular theme to any of this. I like Beauty Attracts the Eye, but Personality Captures the Heart. Definitely love that. All right, and then Time to Get Out Your Party Dress. So here you got girls partying and celebrating. And then right here, you have Anything is Possible with Friends. So you've got a little fitness thing going on here. Girl walking her dog. Yoga, Pilates, all of that good stuff. Love it. Okay. And then here we have Friends Are Like Flowers. They brighten your day. So you've got the little ones up here, and then you've got some bigger ones here. Love these flowers. Oh, wow, y'all. Hold on. Sometimes I wish my voice would just go ahead and go on out. Because it's like, I can tell you're leaving me. You're leaving. All right, so here we've got some of these old school stickers, which just seems like celebrating life, if you will. That's what I feel like that is. So we have some more here, just dressed like they're just celebrating life. And I like that. And this is all on clear, by the way. And then same thing here. You've got your group of girls, and it's bigger and it's smaller. Now here's what I really like, what made me really get this, is look at these little kitties. And that one reminds me of Manga. She passed away. And I love this. I just look at that dog. That dog's name is Sandy, right? Sandy. So look at these dogs. Look at the poodle. Oh my gosh, y'all. I bought this was what made me say, oh, I'm definitely getting this. But I think you only get one sheet of this. Unfortunately, I would have loved to have had 2 sheets of this, but oh well. I wasn't going to pay another $6 for this. But then we have this. My sister, my biological baby sister, has a dog like this, and her name is Bertha. Oh man. So yeah, this is cute. And then we have these little coffee cups that was on another sheet that I tore out. These are beautiful coffee cups, or tea cups rather, but you can drink whatever the heck you want out of them. I love these flowers. I've seen these in Happy Planner before. And then you have these flowers. And all of this is on paper. And now we have the girly stuff, the handbags, in all these different colors. And then we've got your pumps and hats and fedoras, or whatever you want to call them, and your shades and lips, all of that. And then we have the city life. You got this woman walking, you got a taxi and street signs. And so you got a whole scene going here. And there was 2 other pages that got torn out, and they were, I'm sorry, I apologize, but this, I love this. And let's see. All right, so this was the one that got torn out. It's the little black cat, and then Christmas, and then St. Patty's, and then you have these donuts, and then there was one more page that this one with the foodie. Those were the 3 pages that got torn out and fell, and I used a little cat and I just trashed the rest. But yes, so this is currently $6 on Amazon. All right, and now let's move on to the last one, and that is this book right here. This is a gold mine for me, because this is what I want. I want a paper pad that is not a 12 by 12 anymore. I want a paper pad that is 5 by 7, like an A5 size. And, you know, like a sticker book. All right, now I need to get something sharp because I need to open this and I don't feel like getting up. Let's see if I can, yeah. There we go. Perfectly. Perfect. All right. All right, so this is a A5 size sticker book, a paper pad, and I love it. 48 sheets thick, like a sticker book, and it's all this is just a paper pad, but it's double-sided, which I did not want, and it's a little bit thicker than what I wanted, but it's okay. It's okay because I don't want paper that's going to bulk up my books, my journals. But we're going to flip through this. Look at this. This is just all what you would call coffee dyed, tea dyed, I don't know. Rice paper, look, I don't know. But I can use this for so many things. So many things in my journal. Absolutely love this. You know, and it's like, I don't even have to tear the whole thing out. If I want, I can just tear this bottom part out. I got a corner piece. I got 2 corner pieces just by doing that, you know. So yeah, this is it for me. And I wish that there was more that were like this that I could use, but that's fine. I would buy all of them. I think there was another one that I saw, but I didn't like the designs on it. I think they were too flowery. I can't remember, but this is called Descraft 48 sheets vintage paper pad. And there it is. There's your, you know, so I had to get the card stock. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everything's new on.
Everything is new. Thank you so much. I am so grateful. All right, so that's it, y'all. So I'm out of here. My shower head is fixed, and we are out. We are ready to do our thing for the night, and I am going to, God willing, see you all in the next video. God bless you. Goodbye. And before you go, remember, please, if you like this video 1 out of 10, do me a solid, please, and just click that like button. And that's all I ask. Thank you. Bye.